Hey guys, what's happening? It's Tom. Hey, you know what? Holy crap. I experienced my first earthquake, like ever. You know, 'Cause, I'm from Chicago, man. We don't really have earthquakes. I mean, it might have been a few, like in downstate Illinois or something, wherever the nearest fault line is, but here they have them frequently, and I knew that. They call it the Ring of Fire. Earthquakes, hurricanes, typhoons, monsoons, whatever, everything, right? Except for like, I don't think they really get tornadoes because just it's an island. We used to get tornadoes and still do in the Chicago area, sort of the suburbs and other parts of Illinois. But anyway, yeah, man, this was weird. I mean, because I think, according to Amy, this is like the third one that they've had since I've been here in June, since June. And I know there was one that happened like at night, but I was sleeping and I slept through it, and I think it was a 6 point something. This one apparently was a 5.2, and it was like 60 miles from Camarines del Sur. That's what came up on the. I immediately Googled it, you know what I mean, to see if they knew about it, and it said like 1 p.m., whatever. So it had to be it, right? Uh, it was just like, what the hell time is it now? Yeah, it was about 25 minutes or 20 minutes ago. So like, I mean, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. I got my cordless headphones on. I'm watching Theo Von on the YouTube. He's interviewing a former LA cop. There was a cop for like 20 years. Apparently, it's like a 3 hour episode. This guy's telling all kinds of stories, and it's pretty interesting. But I'm sitting there, and I'm watching it, or I'm listening to it and watching it. And, Amy's right here just taking a break. And she's like on, watching like Facebook or something on her phone. And all of a sudden, and it's funny because I'm sitting back like this. And something felt funny, and I was like, "What the hell, man?" I thought, "Is that me?" I was worried, because once you hit 60, man, weird shit can't happen, health wise. Even if you're taking care of yourself. So I'm thinking, "Oh shit, what is this?" Am I having some kind of episode? And then I sit up, and I'm just another minute or so goes by, and then Amy's standing up now. And then the girls are like, they all felt it, you know what I mean? And then I felt it, you know what I mean? There was like, I don't know how many shakes there were, but I felt the one, and it was pretty freaking prevalent, man. I mean, I'm in a condo, fourth floor, so I'm like, it's like a mid rise. It's not a high rise, but it's like a mid rise. But I'm like, holy shit, it's moving, man. Like very noticeable. I'm like, holy crap. You know what I mean? Like that's my first one, man. I know some of you guys are probably like from California. You're like, oh, shit. I've been through 40 of them. And I asked Amy, I go, how many have you been through? And she goes, I don't even know. I didn't mean, I go like 30. She's like, yeah, probably. Like, I mean, she's, you know what I mean? She's in her 40s, age wise. And I'm like, even like formerly in the Bacolod area, grew up there, but I mean, they're all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, but they're often you feel them in Luzon. Let's just put it that way. Wherever they originate, you could feel them in Manila. If you grew up or lived in Manila for any length of time, man, you're gonna experience them. So yeah, man, that was pretty interesting. And I was like, holy crap. And then once it stopped, I got up and walked around a little bit, and I'm looking out the balcony, just thinking, is there anyone out there, like to, where you could kind of talk to them about it, like, hey, did you feel that, like, and then I opened our door too, and I think somebody had just closed their door, so somebody was either just coming home or maybe they were kind of doing like what I was doing, like, wait, looking for somebody to be out there, a neighbor where they could say, hey, did you feel that? So anyway, yeah, it was pretty amazing. I was like, Jesus. So we kind of had a storm while I was here. You know what I mean? It wasn't like some massive hurricane, but it was pretty freaking, typhoony. You know what I mean? It was like real windy, and the trees were going, and stuff like that. So that was pretty strong. But thank God it didn't. It wasn't like some direct hit, or whatever, like what Cebu had not too long ago. And other areas, obviously the Philippines, but Cebu got directly hit. But anyway, I just thought I'd pass this along. um, oh, we went to the zoo yesterday, so I'll probably do a video on that. I mean, it might not be real long. I did kind of short videos. I'll tell you the truth. When we go somewhere, I don't always feel real. I'm not one of those vloggers that just feels real comfortable with like vlogging everywhere we go, and you know what I mean. Like, if we're on a vacation or something and somewhere really nice, I feel a little bit better about that, But when you're just going somewhere local here, even though it is kind of an amusement day or whatever, I always, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'll make some short videos and I'll probably put them together. And they might be useful, if you want to come there. And I will definitely talk about how you get tickets and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Online. They really want you to buy them online. And there was a ticket window there, and I looked, nobody was there. Nobody was in there at all. There was a general info room or whatever, and then there was just the turnstiles that have those QR code readers on there, which they also had at Star City when we went there. So they're really trying to, at least in Manila now. I can't speak for, obviously these small cities are never, it's going to take them another 10 years to do this. Probably, but Manila's trying to, get ahead of the curve here. They're trying to get you to buy things online, get that QR code, and then just beep, and just, you know what I mean, where they don't have to like have these long queues of people standing in line to buy a physical ticket or whatever. So anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to talk about the earthquake on this video. Yeah, man, we were shaking, baby, shake, rattling, and rolling. Uh, yeah. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.